So I've spent 280 million. Welcome back. Because that's been the problem with Manchester United. They just don't spend enough money. Right, everybody? Right. And the reason we were able to spend so much money is because I've sold Rafael Varane for lots of money. He's on 875 grand a week playing for Al Nassr. I can't do that. 83 million pounds, considering when Man United bought him from Real, they probably didn't think they'd ever make a profit on him. Well, I got good news. He was all right for me Varane, but he wasn't amazing. Like 7.03 is just okay, really. Wait, did Ronaldo retire? Have we lost Ronaldo? He's a manager. No, you're not. Come on down. Under 18s coach. Sorted. And for what? For free. Getting Ronaldo on a free. That should be the title of the video. And for 60 million, we talked about it a lot last season. He's nearly on £1 million a week. It's Casemiro. He's gone as well. 60 million pounds. Again, 6.84. It's all right, but it's not great. So off he goes then. No money lost on Casemiro. That's a win for me. We also had a huge bid, £135 million for this man, Bruno Fernandes. But as you can see, he is still here. I accepted it originally to see how much I could get for him. I basically concluded 135 wasn't enough. 150 might get it done, but with the season he had last year, like 26 goals, 23 assists, I can't replace that really. So I basically concluded I can't let my captain go. So he stays, and well, we've added to him with some fun players. And Danny Welbeck. We'll start with Danny Welbeck. Let's face it, if you're watching these videos thinking I wouldn't have signed someone like Danny Welbeck, then welcome, you're new. Good to see you. Thank you for subscribing recently. But there's Danny Welbeck then, £2 million. Worth it. Again, a profit. 14 million we've made in his career. So, well in. And last year, 6 goals in the Premier League. If he does that for me this year, I'll be very happy. That's because Jamie Vardy's retired. So we didn't just sign Danny Welbeck, obviously. Callum Wilson joins us as well. I think this is pretty good. £6 million. Again, 4 goals last season, 18 the year before. Still got something about him. Still decent off the bench if required. Probably should have signed more strikers. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I signed someone for 118 million that can play up front if we need him. Any guesses? I've signed Rodrigo. Yes. Yes, I have. 350 grand a week, a star player, taking up most of Anthony Martial's wages. But I've gone on about the fact I want a winger that is a superstar. This is my guy. He's just got everything you want in a winger, hasn't he? And he can finish, and he can play up front if needs must. A bit like Rashford, really. Him and Rashford on either side now, with Højlund through the middle. Or Danny Welbeck. Depends, doesn't it? Depends what we fancy that day. Now, Johnny Evans has left us. He's gone to CSKA Moscow. So, not just Varane, but Evans has gone too. We needed centre-backs. 2 starting centre-backs. Both cost me around 50 million quid. Here we go. Giancarlo Inacio has come in. Inacio? I think that's how you say it. Regardless, he joins us then. Tackling is only weak point, but makes up for his passing ability. Very, very good aerially at 6'2" as well. As I say, 38.5 million. It's a lot of money, but a player that I think a lot of you, a football manager, probably have bought before. And that's why. Very, very capable to play on that left side. Potentially replaces Harry. Oh, don't. He's still here. Harry's still here. He's not happy, obviously, but he is still here. And you can see why we've gone for a player like Inacio, just a fitter, fresher, younger model. So, sorry, Harry. A good backup, though. And we've got the Champions League. He'll definitely play games. But next to Inacio, I've brought in Skriniar. So, sorry, Harry. But if you think that Harry Maguire and Varane was the partnership last year, Inacio and Skriniar this year, this could be fun. PSG, by the way, probably loving this because they've got him on a free. I've got him at 51 million. I just think he's going to be good. I think he's better than Varane. I think he's a proper defender. I like proper defenders. Again, 6'2", same height as me, so that works. So we're very happy. Now with Casemiro leaving, it left a literal gap, so we had to fill it. Xaver Schalanga or Shalaga probably. Shalaga at 5'9". I'm going to call him a pocket dynamo, if that doesn't offend too many people. Fantastic work rate, tackling, a proper ball-winning midfielder. We're probably going to change our role up from anchorman to a ball-winning midfielder now as well and stick him right in the centre of it all. He is going to be the guy. Fantastic mental attributes as well. £52 million from Leipzig. Has been around the Bundesliga a little while now, having played a long time in Austria. I just think he's the right kind of profile of player, and hopefully will just sort of quietly go about his business. The backup for him, by the way, is, any guesses? Not Scott McTominay, no. Will be Lisandro Martinez. I'm going to retrain Martinez to play this ball in midfield role. And between them, I think we've got two really good options in there now. Of course, Martinez can play centre-back as well, so some nice variation. But I think playing him again, similar role, similar size, all sorts really, I think it works. Unless, of course, I'm not going to loan him out. Unless, of course, he transfers away, but no. And our final transfer is Renato Sanchez. Yes, this is a move I think is pretty good and can play lots of different positions, can be a more offensive option for us as well. Someone to bring us some extra energy if we lack that sometimes. And I think last season we definitely did. And we didn't necessarily have the creativity to go along with it, right? When you bring on the likes of McTominay, you don't really get that level of creativity that I think someone like Renato Sanchez brings. So I think for £12 million, it's a pretty good deal. Had a really good loan spell last year at Roma, getting some goals and some assists in a pretty, I say that actually, like 16 starts, 4 goals, 2 assists is pretty good for a midfielder. So we'll take it. And that then is how it all looks. Donny van der Beek's left us as well for 17.5 million. Palestri left us for 20 million. So if I just search this, you can just see it above my head there. You can see where we've made some of our money. Money. So I'm pretty happy. Again, there's still time for stuff to happen too. We've spent about 100 million net then. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it all. One weird transfer we made actually, before we go any further, is Liam Kitchen on a free transfer. Confused? Yeah, I was. He is 16 years of age. He looks like a phenomenally good youth player. He didn't regen in at Manchester United. He was just free. And he came up in one of my scout reports and I thought, this seems illogical. We'll definitely have him. So keep an eye out, depending on how long the series goes, for Liam Kitchen. I'm excited to see how he does. And it's nice to see the regen faces looking a bit similar to last year, but with a little bit more, the hair looks better. I'll say that. Maybe it's just his hair, but I don't know. So squad-wise, this is what it looks like. Tactics-wise, this is what it looks like. Defensively, we were very good last year. We just didn't have enough cutting edge. I think Rodrigo really gives us that. If we get a season out of Fernandes again like we did last year, amazing. Rashford, hopefully we'll have a really good season too. And I think that as a lineup, it's pretty good. We renewed Wan-Bissaka's contract. We've still got Delo here. We've had quite a few offers for him, actually, that have been rejected. And I think the makeup of the squad, you look at the bench. If I just go back to this screen here, you look at the bench. It's quite nicely balanced. There's a little bit of potential on there. There's a little bit of like already quality player there. And again, it's a really nice balance, I think. I'm very, very happy. Sancho and Anthony now, the backup wingers. And that's kind of... Oh, I just threw a bottle on the floor. It must be time for Tottenham. Yes, we are going to play a game today. We're going to face Tottenham Hotspur. The team then, as we've just talked about, is this. And let's dive straight in. I don't know if they've made any transfers in this window. Or these guys need numbers. We'll get on that, shall we? 18 and 20... 6. Oh God, I feel uncomfortable. I'm not sure. Centre back should be number 18. What have I just done? Hello? Yeah, I'm just in the... You're the highway, right? I'm just in the middle of... I'm just about to play Tottenham. So that's really nice that you're putting that in my face. No, you can't do it with me. No, we're not playing together. Right, I need you to... Don't do that.
Hello.
Yeah, brilliant. Roy Keane's the assistant, not you. Sorry about this, viewers. There's just a pitch invasion. You can't stand there. That's going to really ruin the ambience of the video.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't think it that way.
Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Well, for those that knew that I had a child, he's now 3 and he's great. He's really great. Yeah, as I say, he's great. What are you doing? One of yours. It's great. I want to be annoyed, but it's literally my fault. Right then, here we go at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. There is the Tottenham team. They're still playing with Richarlison up front. In fact, their team, with Lindelof there, is pretty much what it was last season. So they've not been very active in the transfer market by the looks of things, whereas, well, we have. And Rodrigo, I am really hoping for big things. This would be a big statement game. The 2 bottle jobs of last season, please just win. That would be good. I've spent 280 million. I've not spent 280 million to lose away at Tottenham on the opening day. Right, we've got a throw-in on the near side. Wan-Bissaka, I thought they was going to throw it the wrong way. He does it quickly into the feet of Mason Mount. Is he going to go for goal? Back to Xaver. Rashford, lovely finish and a really well-worked move, which came from the throw-in on the right-hand side. Rashford found himself in lots of space. And I do wonder now, with the threat being so prominent on the right-hand side, if Rashford will get a little bit more space to do his worst. Lovely fake from Wan-Bissaka there to pretend to throw it sort of into the crowd, I guess. And then, yeah, a lovely assist as well from my new defensive midfielder, my new ball-winning midfielder, Xaver. And I guess, is it Xaver? I assume it is. Like Abel Xavier? Do you remember him? Xaver? Maybe it's Xaver. Is it Xaver? Like Xhaka? Xaver? Could be Xaver. All right, Tottenham, though, I've got it in the midfield as I move my mouse out of the way. Son plays a nice ball into the feet of Kulusevski. Oh, my goodness me, that was dangerous. Dangerous and scary. Wan-Bissaka into Rodrigo. Finds Bruno. Into the feet of Højlund on his left foot. Oh, it's dangerous. Corner. No Harry Maguire now. So Skriniar is the target. He's not as big. He's not as bad. Well, quality-wise, he's actually better. So that's good. Bruno again, lots of space. Lifts it into the back post. And, well, Tottenham do well. We have the lead, though, and again, this will get a bit of a statement match this. You beat our fellow top 6 side on the opening day. That's what we're looking for. City are racing away against West Ham. They're also in London this afternoon as Rodrigo back to Shaver. I think it probably is Shaver. Mount into Højlund, and, well, I actually think, now, interestingly, I think he's offside as the ball's played in, but they're going to look at this for a penalty. It normally is one, so let's find out. It was Lindelof, I think, on Højlund, and it's going to be a penalty kick. We know who's going to take it. The man that scored so many goals for us last season. Bruno steps up then, and can he make it 2-0? You'd hope so, and yes, he can. Drills it into the bottom right-hand corner, and we lead. Now, this season, let me be totally honest with you, viewers. I want the title. I'm not afraid to say I think this is the final season of the series, and I want the title. Anything less than that, a huge disappointment. The team we've got now, I think, competes with quite a few of the teams in this league, so it's about time we show that. Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, I think are all going to be threats. You can see from the early season form, that's the case. We've got to win it. Second, third, fourth will not do. Of course, the Champions League's changed around a little bit in that loads of teams are in that now. There's 6 Premier League teams in the Champions League, the 6 teams that you would expect. So that's going to be a really fiercely contested battle with the new league format that they've got going on. I could have finished 6th last year and got into the Champions League, I think. Liverpool are in it because they won the Europa League too. So Chelsea and Liverpool, neither finished in the top 4, but both into the Champions League next season. And the way this game's going, by the way, it's gone, well, very, very quiet. And I'll be honest, when you're the away team and you've got this scoreline, this will do me. Scott McTominay, actually, no. Martinez is going to come on in his new position and a change up top. I think Callum Wilson's going to come in for a little bit of football and Jadon Sancho for Rodrigo. I think it just makes sense to rest them a little bit. We've got 13 minutes left of the game. It feels pretty much won. Of course, if they score now, I'll panic, but it looks good and a good performance. I'm going to praise the boys late on as well. They've had a really good time of it away at Tottenham, and this is a real good statement game to make the start of the season start with a smile on my face, at least. There we go then. Concluded. Lovely match of football. That, and we move on then to the future. Don't we all, though? What a nothing statement. Moving on to the future. One match at a time. City, a big way win. Liverpool, the same, actually, too. So, yeah, lots of teams that you'd expect to win. Winning, the only team that didn't is Tottenham, because we smashed them to pieces. Of course, there may well be some more transfer activity. We have £26 million in the transfer budget. A lot of wage budget left as well. There might be a final move. If Zlatan Ibrahimovic was available, we'd bring him in. And, of course, Ronaldo will be joining soon. So look forward to tomorrow's thumbnail when I call it the return of Ronaldo or something along those lines. Right, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you again. Let me know what you think of the transfers. Good, bad, or whatever. I think they're pretty good. And I don't normally think that.